Hello everyone, it's Cirque, and welcome back to our 12 Days of Yulemas Advent Calendar unboxing. Today we'll be unboxing the 2022 Brimbles Advent Calendar from Mrs. Brimbles on Etsy. And this is a stationary Advent Calendar, so it will include various items like stickers and stationery that I can use in my planner or in scrapbooking. And I really like this one because they make it extra mystery when you open it. As you can see, there's a sticker here that says, "No peeking until the 1st of December. The elves are watching you." Well, I promise it, elves and Mrs. Brimble, I haven't looked at anything, as you can see. And even after I open the outside packaging, I promise not to peek. And they also include this nice thank you note. It says, "Welcome to the 2022 Brimbles Advent Calendar. This is the 8th year that the Brimbles elves have been putting these boxes together now, and we really hope you enjoy opening it as much as we enjoy making them." Wow, 8 years. "Some days may be teeny tiny, but other days will be bigger. We like to have fun and keep you on your twinkle toes, that's for sure. Remember to only open one a day, though. We elves are watching, and we will report back to Father Christmas if you have been naughty and peeked early." Well, I promise, Mrs. Brimble, I won't be looking at anything until the day that it's specified to open. "How are you going to display yours? Are you stringing them up by the stairs or over the fireplace or somewhere else?" Well, obviously, I'm going to be keeping them in the box and showing all of my friends on YouTube what I got. So I hope that's all right with you. Wishing you a joyful festive season from our family to yours. And then, please remember that while this is an Advent calendar, none of the contents are edible. Please keep away from children due to small parts and plastic packaging. Now let's open it up and see what the inside looks like. Oh, that is adorable. So all of our items look like they are wrapped in this polka dot black, white and red paper, and they have a sticker with the number on them that matches the sticker that was on the outside to prevent us from peeking. Oh, I can see a little bit inside this one, but it's just the first day, so that's not going to be too much of a spoiler. And most of the items do look like they're flat, so they'll probably be stickers or paper or things like that. But I love my planner and I love crafts, so even if this isn't the sort of thing that might excite some of you, it's definitely going to excite me, and I can't wait for day one. Alright, day one for Mrs. Brimbles. I think, based on what I can see, this is probably going to be some sort of notepad, but we won't know until we tear in. Oh, okay. So they're stamps. They say, right now, today, noted, this week, shooting for, this week, again in a different font, stargazer, dreamer, and today. And then they have some check mark stamps, a jar, and some suns and stars and a rocket. I don't use stamps yet, but I do think they're very nice. They are from mrsbrimble.uk, so she makes them herself. And they are original work created by Anna Brim. So let's open them up, and I'm going to look at the texture a little. Alright, so they feel very sturdy. They're rubbery. Oh, alright. I'm not sure how they're intended to be used. I'm assuming that I would cut out the plastic around them to create my stamps. Though some of them are a bit close together, so I don't know for sure if they're meant to be peeled off and just used like that. But I'm not going to peel them off just yet, just in case. So hopefully there's also some stamper fluid in here somewhere for me to use with these. But if not, I'm sure that it won't be too hard to find some at a craft store. And I look forward to starting to use these and seeing if I will like using stamps in my planner. Trying not to blind you with my lamp. Day 2 is another large flat package. Oh, this one's quite a bit less lumpy than yesterday, so I imagine we're not going to get more stamps. What we will get is, oh, those are very cute. So we got some stickers that have goals on them. There's, one moment, I'm having a hard time reading them. All right. Goals are dreams with deadlines. Set goals and crush them. Call it a plan. Love. Go for it. Inspire. Create. Dream big. Believe in you. Be awesome today. Today I will. And plan it. Do it. So we have some inspiration from Mrs. Brimble and her elves today. And these I will definitely be using. There are some times that I need a little bit extra motivation, and these nice crackle background marble stickers and the golden letters will definitely be eye-catching, and will give me just that little bit of a boost for my goals every day. Our gift for the 3rd day was apparently so big, it didn't even fully fit into the packaging, so it's already open on top, and inside, oh, that is adorable! It's a little notebook with some polka dot background and a little bunny. I can definitely think of ways I can use this to write little notes to myself or shopping lists, or there's all kinds of things I can use for this. Day 4 from Mrs. Brimble feels a little flat, so maybe we're getting a sticker sheet today. And let's just get either underneath or around that sticker. Oh. Almost. There we go. And, oh wow! We have some nice winter-themed stickers on a clear backing. So we have a snowman and some mittens, a house and some trees, and then some snowflakes, of course. And it says snow days, brr, and chilly. So that would be perfect for a scrapbook page about a snow day or just celebrating the winter season in general. And I can definitely look forward to using these in my planner to make it very festive looking. Our 5th day from Mrs. Brimble feels a bit thicker and a bit narrow and tall. So perhaps we'll get a sticker set today, or maybe we'll get more stamps. Alright, and we got some very cute sticky notes and flags. The sticky notes have a purple watercolor background, and then our flags look like a mermaid with matching purple and blue watercolor hair. They are just adorable, and I can find many reasons to use these. For our 6th day, I can kind of see through the tissue paper bag, so I can see that we're getting stickers, but I can't really clearly see what we're getting. So let's open it up and see. And it looks like we have some tea-themed stickers today. There's 2 different sizes, or 3 different sizes of a girl drinking tea, and a few teacups and wreaths. And it says, even the busiest bees make time for tea. Not sure what that one is. Oh, but first coffee. Time for tea, meet for coffee, coffee date, keep calm and put the kettle on, and a brew will see you through. I am definitely a big tea and coffee drinker, so these are perfect for me. They're a little more feminine than what I prefer, but that's not a big problem. They are still adorable, and they will look perfect in my planner. Opening up day 7, I believe I can glimpse some labels through the dots, but let's just see what they actually are. I've been wrong before. All right, and we got these nice banners that I can label things with, and some other smaller stickers for decoration. Polaroid deco sticker sheets. All right, these are from Asia, and let's see if I can get them opened and we get a better look at them. Okay, it's sticky on the bottom. That makes it easy. Okay, there we go. The last one was stuck. So yeah, so we have more of these banners, some little animals and fun items, and some thought and speech bubbles. And on this page we have some fun balloons and party-like objects. Get back in focus. Some more labels. Okay, I believe this. Nope, it's not quite a repeat of the first page, but a lot of the items are similar. All right, those are adorable and they are definitely very useful. So I will put those in my, my stationery box, and I will definitely find a use for these somehow. Let's open up day 8 now. And we have some more stickers. Looks like these are more summery now. So we have some popsicles and suns and some suns and clouds together. And then it says, happy, chill, time to chill. Summer is a state of mind. Summer lovin'. And I was made for sunny days and bliss. So this one doesn't come with a note, does it? No, it does not. Just needed to check. So I guess that today Mrs. Brimble wanted to give us a bit of a summery vibe to help us through the winter chill. And these are definitely very cute. They make me very happy. They're bright and they do give a very warm and sunny vibe. Our 9th gift is a bit of a small one for the size of a bag. I had to chase it around a little bit to even be able to feel it. Otherwise, the bag just felt empty when it was not underneath my fingers. And, okay, we have some nice colorful sequins. We have yellow and pink and white. And I haven't used sequins in a very long time, but I mean, who doesn't need a little bit of sparkle in their life? So I'll definitely be putting these in my craft kit, and hopefully I'll be able to find something fun to do with them. Day 10 is a bigger, more tall and skinny gift. So I believe it's more stickers if I can see through the dots, but you know, I'm trying not to peek too much where the tissue paper is a little thin. All right, we have some cute little love bug stickers. We have envelopes and bugs of various sizes, and these look more like not Thanksgiving, a Valentine's Day sticker set, but they also would be very fun just to use the day-to-day when you need a little bit of pink in your life. All right, day 11, I actually can't see at all what's inside, so this one will be a complete surprise. Okay, we have some vellum quotes, and they say, best day ever. I think there's others behind them that say other things, but, oh, okay, on the back it says, best day ever, thank you, happy birthday, congratulations, and thinking of you. So, if I remember correctly, I believe these are to be glued down onto things, and they're clear, so alright, yeah. So they're a little bit foggy, but you can glue these down to things to make them pop, and then also put some stickers around them. So that can be used, I guess, for cards or for scrapbooks. And they're very nice, very metallic. I really like these. For day 12, I can kind of see some circles here and a shape that might be a present, although as I look closer, I believe it's popcorn. So maybe we have some movie-themed stickers today. Yep. So we have some flags and popcorn and some little bows. And then we have really small here, some different phrases like happy mail, pizza and movie night, or hug and happy and love. And then we also have some tiny stickers here that are probably good for covering up the numbers on your planner to let you know what's going on that day. And these are very cute, very useful, with some flexible reasons to use them. So these will definitely look right at home in my planner. Ripping right into day 13. Okay, so we got some ephemera, and it looks like it's mermaid themed. So we have a few mermaids and some sea creatures, and these are just cute. I love mermaids, so I can't wait to use these. Day 14 feels like it got a little bent in packaging, so hopefully that was just the packaging for the item and not the item itself. Alright, so we have some nice stickers that can be used to decorate your arrangement for your scrapbook or agenda. So we have some words like wish, shine, what's next, sparkle, and dream. We have some longer ones right here that can be used as maybe page separators. And at the bottom, we also have some individual letters that you can spell out names or specific events so that you're not limited to either writing down things by hand or buying stickers that say that exact thing. So that provides a lot of flexibility, very useful. Day 15 feels a little heavy compared to some past days. So let's see what it is. That's kind of exciting. And we have some nice sticky notes with some triangles and then some purple and red like paint strokes on top. Very nice, very useful. I'll keep these on my desk in case I need to write any notes for myself. While I was picking up today's, I could see a little star peeking out. So I'm very excited to see what the star brought with it. Alright, looks like we have some more ephemera. Some nice, fun, celestial themed stickers. Oh, am I opening it? Oh, okay, I'm opening it the wrong way. It would help if I pulled the right direction. Come on out. Okay, yep, we got some shooting stars. We have some planets, an atom, some rockets, some nice fun space themes. So space is always fun, and they all have cute little faces on them. So that can definitely bring a bright feeling to your day. Moving on to day 17, we have some nice, cute unicorn stickers. I love unicorns. They're very cute, very beautiful. They are a little girly, but, I mean, people of all genders can enjoy a little femininity once in a while. It doesn't hurt anyone. So these will look adorable in my planner, and I'm very eager to use them. Day 18 is pretty textured, so that's interesting. Ooh, and we have some 3D enamel dots. We have some hearts and bows. And then we just have some dots of various sizes. And those are very cute. They'd make good bullet points to give your agenda a little more flair. Day 19 is pretty exciting. It feels like some washi tape, which is a nice departure from the flatter gifts that we usually get from this calendar. Ooh. Alright, so it's black and gray and orange stripes. Very nice. Oh, I'm having a hard time getting it started, but... Alright, so it's a little hard to get started, but once I get that first little bit open, then I'm sure it'll be very fun to use. Carrying into day 20. We have some very cute bunny stickers. And, okay, yeah, I was gonna say these look familiar, but I couldn't place them for a second. But now I remember this bunny design was also on the notebook that we got a little earlier in the month. So that's very cute. I'm very excited about these. I can definitely see myself using these very quickly since I love bunnies. Day 21 feels pretty thick. Feels like we got maybe a writing utensil instead of a stationery today. Ooh, we got a nice pen with a flower design on it. I'm not 100% sure what the type of flowers are. And it's in Japanese, so it's a Japanese pen. I think there may be plum blossoms, but don't quote me on that. I'm not that good at recognizing flowers. But, let me see. Alright, I'm going to see if I can write on the back of this and see how it writes. I mean, it doesn't write the best, but I mean, it did come all the way over from the UK, I think. And even before that, it came over from Asia, so we'll work with it a little bit, see if we can get it working in time for day 22. Not quite sure what it is. It was a little hard to see through the paper. Ooh, we have some three-dimensional enamel dots. We have some gingerbread and some hot cocoa, some deer and holly, and then also some nice sparkly golden stars. And then, of course, on the bottom, we have some thematic dots in different sizes. So those are sure to add some fun to your holiday pages. I have absolutely no idea what's in this one. I can't really see through the paper like I could on other days, and it's kind of floppy, so that's fun. Oh, okay, this is new. It's a Mermaid Treats satchel. It's drawstring, and it has a sparkly mermaid on it. This is very nice. It'll be very useful for storing things in. It's very cute. I can't wait to use it. And then for our final package of the month, we have another gift that was apparently so big it couldn't even stay closed. So let's see how we finish off the month from the Mrs. Brimbles. Okay, we have some little folders. C'est la vie. Okay, so there's one that says oh la la, one that says hello, and one that's just a pattern. And okay, I believe they're like little file folders. And let's see if I can get it open quick so I can get a better look at them. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. Oh, okay. It'd help if I actually looked at whether there was a sticky bottom. Alright, so yeah, so there's some little file folders. Not sure what I can use those for. Maybe for some recipes, or maybe to organize my stickers a little better since I got a lot of stickers this month. So those are cute, and I'll definitely be able to find something fun and useful to use those for. And one more little, oh, actually there's two in the pack, so maybe I should give you a little look at what they all look like. So this one also has a folder with a number 5 limited issue pattern on it. Okay, or maybe I can just show you the backs. The hello folder also has one with flowers, and then the wall pattern comes with a little yellow one that has something in the top corner. Okay, it's a year, date, month, like a date square. So that's fun. I didn't even know that they made things like that. So we've gotten a great variety from Mrs. Brimble this year. Some items that I was expecting, like stickers. Others that I hadn't even thought of, like the folders and the stamps, which, again, I'll have to get some stamper fluid and try those out now that I know what they are. And I can definitely say it was very surprising. It was very fun. And I got so many wonderful things. So, Mrs. Brimble, if you're watching, you're definitely on my list for advent calendars to look into next year. And if you like stationery, if you're into journaling or doing junk journals, or like me, you do bullet journaling and use an agenda and you like to decorate it a little bit to give yourself some more motivation, then this is a great advent calendar to look into. And on the back of everything, so it's from www.mrsbrimbles.co.uk, and okay, yeah, I found her on Etsy, so I guess she has her own website. But you can also just look up Mrs. Brimbles on Etsy to find this and to see what else she's selling, since everything in her calendar, or at least most of it, was from her, was her artwork. So you can definitely find all these things, or at least things that are very similar to these, on her Etsy page all year round. And with that, I'm wishing you a good day, a happy holiday, and I hope to see you again soon.